you can also, for example, type, yeah. I cannot use these buttons right now because I'm screen recording. I cannot see the full screen, but there are gonna be conferences.
So what this one is? This is the conference platform?
Yes, actually, sorry. So, guys, as you have seen the process, there are 60 desks, and we have one conference hall. It's also can be like the concert hall. And besides that, we have screens in all over the Digital Expo Center. We have small robots to show you the process where you should go. You can ask questions to these robots. And did you see the whole process, how Digital Expo Center works? You can type in chat, you can put some emojis that I will know you have seen. Guys.
You stop the screen sharing?
Yes. I stopped the screen because the music was so low, and I cannot change because I'm screen recording and I cannot see the whole like the buttons.
But we were not hearing the music, or maybe someone else was hearing. Music wasn't there.
You didn't hear. I'm clearly hearing. Just let me just yeah. I close off the music. Then I need to share.
Screen again.
Yes. I will share screen recording now. I need to exit and show you. Then you will see again. You can, if you have questions, please just like intervene and ask your questions. I'll just most definitely answer them. Yes. So it is the main screen. You can customize your avatar to just like they feel more attached. For example, there are some options. You can choose either male and female. And let me just like, yeah. I need to sign up actually. I forgot to here. Then it is me, Jalala. And as you can see, I just already customized my avatar. Then I choose the single or multiplayer. It doesn't matter right now because we didn't open the server yet. And then when you enter again, I want to show you the whole process. There is a scooters. You can just chit chat with anyone here. Yes, I use. Yeah. Now I'm using the scooter to just like walking around, see what is happening, and it's actually easier. I need to just like turn the right. Oh, I'm not good driver. That is why I have problems now.
You almost had a crash there. So
Yes, I didn't get my driver's license yet. That is why I have problems now. So it is actually to show you how it works, and I need to just like turn around. Yep, I'm getting professional on scooter. And when you turn, so there is Venus Academy. Say hello. Is the desk for Venus?
That's my
Yes.
booth.
You can see there are people just like left their scooter after visiting your place. Then
I'm
I
so
just crash
happy.
again. Yeah. So there is an Oxfordian stand, as you can see. You can also pass by and see like what is happening. You can take the contact numbers. So there are Italian universities. For example, which one is that? Let me see. It's Ca' Foscari, then Vilnius, and others. The next week you will see the Turkish universities also. You can take their contact numbers. You can ask from them. So I want to. Did you like it, guys?
Yeah. What they will probably need to know, I guess we're just gonna wait for their questions to come. But I guess the whole process, how they enter, how they upload the presentation,
Yes.
and then and what the presentation should entail. So basically, maybe that part is just as important as this technical training. So, but is everyone clear with the technicality? Yes, Kumar, is it all understandable? You know how to upload your
Yes.
presentation? Yeah. So
So
now,
guys,
yeah.
I want to also show you. Yeah, music change, but you can't hear, of course. I need to exit now. Yeah. I'll show you how to take the contact information from the desk, and that is what I need to join, and I will be screen sharing right now. I knew that you're gonna like it because it's gamification based and you guys really like the games.
Even I like it,
So
Jalal.
yeah. So guys, when you go and find out any desk that you are interested in, yes, I left in the wrong place, but okay.
But basically, how this
When
girl
you,
is walking, is there like a up and down and left and right button there, right? That you have to click?
yes, actually, I'm using the W, A, and D and C, but in phone, actually, they will have the controlling button. I'll send a video because right now I cannot show how it works in the as an app. But as app, it's easier than the website because it is something that the people who are using this, like the owning these places, should use. So guys, when you just approach them, and you can see that there is a presentations and there is like contact information. Oh my god, I just like
Mhm.
when you click, yes, it will show you. I don't know if you can see it directs me to the Venera's Facebook account, the
Mhm.
contact information that where you can find her. So then there's I also need to, for example, and when I click, I'll go to her Instagram account, and when I click this, then I just turning around and go to the Oxfordia, say hello to the Oxfordia. Yes, they're robots, and then you go there. Yes, when you again click, it will direct you to the Oxford and College Facebook account, their website, their site inside the Tasku. Then you will have the contact number. You can, for example, apply to the Venera to get into the Oxford because she's like the representative for Oxford in Azerbaijan.
Definitely,
So,
I'll help you
uh,
out.
yes, you can see, for example, some Italian universities here. I'm hearing the wonderful music, but you don't. I feel really bad for that.
I wish we
So,
heard that music, Jalal.
yes, it is the Polytechnical University in Toronto. It is Italian university, of course. So again, robot is just like the active as it is. When you click, it directs you to the Politecnico di Torino University's website. And you can also find these universities inside Tasku and apply. And then we will direct your information to the representative of this university in Azerbaijan, and he or she gonna direct this information to the university. I don't know if you like it. I need to just stop there because I have shown you all the process. I want to see your reaction.
So
Okay.
the technical part is clear to everyone?
Guys, did you get the concept? That it is actually, as you are not from Azerbaijan, most definitely you don't know Baku Expo Center. Baku Expo Center, actually the physical form of the Digital Expo Center, and Digital Expo Center inspired by Baku Expo Center. And in here, you can hold meetings, you can hold any event that you can create as a just like organization. So guys, this is the thing that you will be working on, and I want to just give word to the Venera to explain our culture night concept follow-up activity. So, if you want, I can screen share this document I have shared with you, or just if you want, you can send me the request, and I'll show the share and give permission to you to just show your screen.
Jalal, is it possible if you actually start sharing screen of the document? So
Of course.
yeah, because
If
the
you want, I can.
content, yes, the content is really important. So basically, I would just take the floor. Thank you, Jalala, for this technical
Okay.
part explanation on how to register on deck and how to do all those, next steps. In terms of your presentation submission, in terms of your, university admission, university presentations or something. But, I think that we'll stop in here and we'll just simply switch to the cultural session part, because the culture session is a kind of component that exists in every in every institution abroad. So whether you go to your bachelor's program, whether you go to master's program, doesn't matter. Once you're enrolled and you will be living and departing your home country and to start your academic studies, this is like after 1, 2, 3 months. Basically, normally it starts in the fall, in November or something. So they do quite a lot of, those schools do a lot of announcements on culture nights. So that's where, I had my personal experience when I had to really quickly get the some kind of my traditional clothing dress from our embassy, Azerbaijani embassy in Washington, D.C., and get our big flag and prepare my YouTube presentation as soon as possible. Actually, at the time, I did my PowerPoint presentation. So, but I had a real trouble with the communicating my, information, my host country information, my culture, traditions, everything in English. So that's why I really worked hard to develop my English speaking skills and communication skills, public speaking skills. So that's why we decided with task goal in the capacity of Jalala to organize this kind of a culture session and invite you to basically to this event where you could create your own video presentation. And so the objective is create your own presentation, the video one, that showcases the rich culture and traditions of your country with a special focus on of your city. So basically, whatever city you're located in, it will be important if you can focus on your cities, specific cities information, any kind of information we're gonna go through, but you can also incorporate traditional music, your visual elements, and some kind of personal story, the way how I'm talking. So to bring your heritage to life, basically it says. And after that, you can invite your peers to your desk at the deck or where you will create. So you will invite them, they will view your presentation there at the deck center where you will have your registration, right? And then where, you guys are gonna share some cultural exchange between yourselves, and then your cultural stories, okay? So what to include in your video? Basically, you can include your introduction. Begin with a warm greeting in your own language, in your native language. We really welcome that. I'm really open to learning languages, but culture through your language. So that's another kind of enjoyment, I think a pleasure to know. So, and then provide a brief overview of your country and city. So with the focus of your city, you will still cover your country information. The country-specific information will also be very interesting to your peers, to myself personally. We'll all get to know each other, what is accepted in your culture, what is not, what are do's and what are don'ts. So once you say hello, salam in your language, you can switch to your country and city information, okay? General information about country, some specific about your city. So cultural highlights. What you can include into your your presentation is there's a traditional clothing. You can wear your something like clothing from your accepted in your culture, and then explain the significance, for example, of your hat. If you wear any hat, if you have any dress, you can explain the meaning why that dress is accepted in your culture, what that means, what kind of meaning does it convey. But then also festivals and holidays, you can talk about your major cultural celebrations and the customs. And then cuisine, You can talk about the beautiful cuisine that you have, the ingredients, and how you prepare them, some kind of recipes. If you can share with us, that'll be great. And then some kind of architecture, some kind of history. So once you refer to your iconic buildings and, and some kind of a temples you have any, you can just really, that historical part, architectural part really touches the feelings, really creates some beautiful impression. If you're in a host country, people will be really interested in hearing your stories in your about your country and city, but also that will be just the way how I'm talking to you. So that should be in a clear and slow English. Work on your English as well. If you're not comfortable showing your face, which is highly recommended that you show your face, because you need to come out of your comfort zone. Eventually, if you have this plan, like it's a really bold and brave plan to leave your country, leave your parents, and go and study abroad. And that's why you have to, how to say, take that, jump that bold step and go through that challenge of, staying in your comfort zone, leave your comfort zone and throw yourself into the sea, as I say. Try to swim, try to speak, try to say something. Whatever you say, it's all gonna be fine. It's all accepted. It's just it's really important that you go through that language barrier. If you do this step and the next steps, the speaking sessions, whatever we will organize, or you will have those speaking challenges ahead, you will really pass them successfully. Trust me. It's just you have to believe in yourself and really try to present it verbally. Show your face. Will be really nice to see your face. And if you're not comfortable behind the camera. But anyway, I highly recommend you to show your face because it's a culture session. We all have to see each other's face. I highly recommend it. And then the music and dance. So once you start presenting yourself, you can also put some slow music, behind your presentation and some kind of cultural traditional music that will not hurt. People will be happy. And then you can yourself perform some kind of short piece if you're that comfortable, and you can talk about some cultural explanation of your music or some kind of melody. So you can also include music and dance. If you feel like dancing, you can dance. Personal story again, sharing a personal anecdote or memory that reflects your cultural heritage. So basically, while you're talking about explaining your country specific or city specific information, your customs and traditions, your cuisine and your history, you can also add some kind of your personal story. For example, when I was talking about Azerbaijan, I was talking about history, and then I had to really touch the conflict that we had with Armenia. And I remember, so that was kind of a specific personal information I provided everyone with it. Nobody knew about the conflicts that we had at the time. So that was quite informational session I provided for American students. So now imagine that you are in front of this multicultural group of students who are really interested in your culture and your country information. The visuals and editing. So because it's online and remote kind of thing, so you have to use high quality images or video clips to illustrate your points, ensure good lighting, clear audio, add subtitles or captions for clarity. Yeah, this is all like optional, I think. The more you have that kind of better, the better you organize it technically. That's actually one of those conditions on how you can actually win this, how your presentation can be number one. So pay a close attention, a special attention to this technical part, the visuals and editing, right? So that your presentation technically would also be strong. And tips for creating your video would be, there's a planning. So create a storyboard to organize your content, ensure logical flow. This is like a tip. Everyone has their own way of organizing something. For example, I wouldn't do this, but I would just I think I would research the internet, for example, for my own cultural information, and I'll put them on the draft a piece of paper, and I will look into Miro and I will practice it. But that's me. And so if that's about you, you know what is best, you know what is best for you, how you can organize it the ways that you want that will really turn out great. So filming, choose a quiet location. Choose a quiet location with good lighting. So the light should be nice, light enough. Avoid cluttered backgrounds. So they should not be like, mixed or something. Should be like clear, behind your back. And then editing, use simple editing software to trim unnecessary parts and enhance audiovisual quality. Music, select royalty-free traditional music or record your own. So music is up to you. Choose the ones that is close to your heart. Something nice and cultural, traditional would be really nice. And then you know how to edit. Now I think the young generation, they really know how to do this editing part really well, because we are in digital world. So you have your YouTube, you have your cell phone in your hand all the time. So you know how to do that editing and filming stuff, right? And you know how to choose a great location for yourself, etc. So sharing your presentation, it's about what Jalala showed you. Upload your presentation to deck once you're registered. And so post your video on the desk, basically it's desk, right? And then you invite peers and share your link with the classmates and encourage them to explore your desk. And then once they are there, they will get your link, and they will also have some exchange with you, what they think of your presentation. And you will do the same by visiting their desk. And so you will do it for each other, you will do it, and then you will have this exchange of opinion, what you think about theirs, what they think about yours. So to engage them, it's another important condition that for the sake of engagement, you have to leave comments on your peers' desks to foster cultural exchanges, and they need to do the same. So they can also visit your desk and leave their comments on what they think about your registration. So there's an evaluation criteria on how your presentation will be assessed. It will be assessed based on the content of the cultural information, creativity on how original your idea or the video will be, the technical quality, as I mentioned, so the clarity of visuals and audio, and engagement of the interaction level with your peers through deck. So basically that's it. It's an opportunity for you to learn about each other's diverse cultures and country and community, but also a great opportunity, I would say, to learn how to develop your public speaking skills. So I think you can not dream of a better opportunity than this, where it's a really great platform for you to go to get through the challenge, speaking challenge, and try to talk about it. Yeah.
So, guys, as we now talk and share all the details with you, I want you to be ready to represent your country, because, guys, it never ends with university or study abroad experience. You're gonna have thousands of experience. For example, you will go to the 1 month, 2 months, 2 weeks, even 2 days activities abroad in Europe, Africa, and any parts of the world, and you will be required to represent your country. You need to know actually what is special about your country, your city. We are not actually expecting you to create a really like the emotion design, such a graphic designer, but you can take pictures of like the special places in your city around your like neighborhood, and you can put the music in the background, or you can do voiceover, or you just like pretend like a tour guidance, like there is a man, of course, all the time you see talking about the places, giving the information about the history, and you can pretend like one. And do not worry, we will be sharing your presentation all over the deck, and your videos will be represented in just a conference hall, as you can see. Actually, I have show you all the places, and I want you to invite your peers, because it's not only about you, it's also about your country, and you also need to demonstrate that you are doing something good, and you need to get some feedback from them. And it is not required to upload to the computer. If you have phone, if you have internet connection, you can easily upload and create something like on your own. And if you are not comfortable to upload information to Digital Expo Center to create the desk, please send to us and we will be creating behalf of you. And also I want you guys, I want to ask you at least send us 3 cultural music you think that it is the best to represent your country. We will also put in a place and you can hear. So there are some questions. This document.
Yeah, I don't
Of
think.
course, guys, we will be sharing these documents. I'll also share how to register to Digital Expo Center. I also share how to create a desk and the stand in Digital Expo Center. And again, if you are not comfortable to create your Digital Expo Center stand, you can send to all the documentation we will be sharing. And of course, we after like this meeting, right after, I'll be sharing. So,
But one thing that,
is there?
yeah,
Yes,
you just
please.
go ahead, Jalala. Once you finish, I'll just say something as a final word.
Yes, go please. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jalal, I wanted to reiterate once again because I think we have some other members as well just joined. I see Ralph here. I don't know when Ralph came, but I would just reiterate, basically emphasize what I've been talking about, just 1 or 2 sentences. So it's actually very important, Ralph, and others, basically. This is a great chance for you to, again, to develop your public speaking skills, to learn how to communicate better and easily about your own, provide information about your culture and city, your country. This is not just about for us to hear what your culture is about or what your country is about. I think that this is like a proactive step, like number 1, before you embark, before you leave for a different country to study. You don't know where you'll be going yet. But once you clarify, you make a decision. So, and you start like once you start studying, I think maybe some of you had already, I think maybe Ralph, you're in Romania. So you can actually tell from your experience because academic part is one thing, but then this whole culture thing is something else that should go parallel with your academic studies. Because once you're able to convey the information generally, not just about your country, but through this culture session, you will have a better spoken English language skills, better like communication skills. That will help you to in your group work presentation, in your group work generally, and in submission of your term papers. And when giving you the floor, you will always have in front of the audience, you will have to talk about your papers. And every time during the semester, you will have different submissions, different, group work activities where your speaking skills will be number 1, that they will, the faculty will pay attention and you will get your grades for. So that's why this is, don't take it as just some kind of a cultural exchange, which is really great. But another a super kind of say precondition of studying abroad is your communication skills and your English language skills and your public speaking skills. So altogether, you take this as a positive challenge to prepare for this presentation successfully, to present it, but also you will be preparing yourself, for your own application process, for your IELTS speaking exam, or for the actual study process. You will be asked to talk a lot, to speak a lot about different things and not just the culture. So that's why before it's too late, work on your speaking skills. Okay, I'm done with it. I think that if there is no more questions, yeah, I think the document I just shared on WhatsApp group, so you all have access to it now. And then whatever Jalala can do as a follow-up, that's highly appreciated. I think we're pretty much done.
So guys, I guess there's a question. Yes, Ralph, go ahead.
I have a question. Sorry for being late. I was not at home. I was volunteering. I have one question, Miss. So when's the deadline for the video?
That's a good question. Jalala, when is the deadline, you think?
We will give you the whole week, and the next Friday, actually, it is the last day. and you have to submit your presentation. Actually, you don't need to create your own desk if you are not comfortable, of course. But if you can, it is perfect for you to create and get comfortable with Digital Expo Center and taking responsibility. But in the terms, so the 1st of June, yes, 1st of June is the deadline.
Okay, for
But
example, I'm
like
gonna
at 10 a.m. like in the
okay.
morning.
If I create it and I send it to you, will I get something in return or how?
What? Could you
Like
please
uh,
yeah.
what I will get yani ben indi bunu size atsam like uh
Uh-huh.
what will be the reward or will there be a
Reward,
reward?
yeah. What will be the reward? What will be the rewarding?
Like
Recep
are we gonna get a certificate or like something?
In the end, of course, you're gonna get some certificate, like the students who are also attending in culture night will get the additional certificate that show your demonstration and your dedication to the program. Also, you are able to present like the speech and your skills development. Actually, everything just gonna be included in certificate. And if you want, we can also share your desk and just like photos, videos
Yeah,
in the
of course.
Taskos, like
Oh,
the
okay.
Instagram and LinkedIn account. Just let us know if you want.
Okay, in the end of like Pathway University program, right?
Yes, actually, the Pacific University program main part, which are like webinars, have ended. They're already
Yeah.
done. But the follow-up activity is additional. It is not mandatory, but we want each of you to include it for you to increase your like presentation skills. Because as we know, we are high school students. Most probably, most of you didn't give the speech or creative videos presentations for the large audience. And also, I want you to like invite your friend to the Digital Expo Center to see your bringing and what you have done. And it is also create a feedback culture for you. It's actually everything in one place. We have just like calculated all the possible benefits for you. So there's,
Okay.
I guess another question from Keshu, and also in the chat. So
Yeah,
the
I think
guys
that they just
who,
wanted to have it
yeah,
sent. They just wanted to have it sent to WhatsApp group, which I just did. So they have the
already have
instruction. Yeah.
shared.
Yeah, so I just shared it because before it's too late, and I put the deadline there. So which is the 1st of June, 10 a.m. Right?
Yes,
So
yes.
they have the information, and then whatever extras that you will provide, I think that was number one, and the rewarding, basically that we didn't quite touch, but I think they will be all rewarded with the relevant certificates that they attended the session, right? And then
Yes.
that's their presentations will be evaluated based on the criteria that we have it in the document, Ralph. We sent it to WhatsApp group. You just read it carefully, and best of luck to you. Anything that you can finish, Jalala, with? Any final notes?
Yes, actually, guys, when we think about reward, we don't know what can happen in the future, but maybe you will get actually and granted with more rewards than you have today because you are part of the task group and you became the pathway to the university alumni. As you know, the most programs alumni invited to any program that company has or just like the organization has. So you will be part of us. So go ahead, Keshu. I hope like I can pronounce your name better. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I have a question that you
Yes.
tell that we have to make a video. So could you please make a short clip regarding how to make video?
Okay, let me explain in this regard and just you gonna have clear vision. Guys, we are not talking about the professional edited shooting with the lights on and the cameras. You can take your phone, just take pictures of the most like cultural places in your country and city if you can just like travel around in your inside your city. But if you can show us, for example, what is actually cultural living, cultural behavior and your traditions inside the Pakistan, for example, the city you are living, and it is enough. You can take photos and put music in the background. You can use CapCut, you can use the InstaShot. I'll share the name of these programs. You can also do some voiceover. And also you can take, for example, you can talk, explain what is it, what is actually related to the culture, and the way you want to show us, and what we need to know to get to know Pakistani culture, and especially your city's culture. Then you can like just put this video in that place. And we are not working with directly video editing. We have marketing department, of course, but they are doing professional like editing program using these programs. They use the pro versions, and even if we share, you will not be just like to have access to that programs. But I can find the videos in YouTube, how to edit video, how to create presentation, then I can share with you. You also need to create presentation, but mostly just put information, the name of this like cultural place, cultural thing, and anthem, then put the photo. We want you show the photos mostly, but videos are the main part for you to develop your presentation skills. I hope I could answer your question, because go ahead.
Okay, Keshav, I had a question.
Okay, I get it that as you say, we just make a simple videos to demonstrate our culture like that. So I have a
Yes.
question that in video, could we use our face lively or just do we use template to show our culture?
As Miss Venera stated before, we recommend you to show yourself off, because we want you to see how you present, how comfortable you are, how confident you are. But if you are like the camera shy, you don't want to show off your face, it is also okay, but work on your speaking and how you present it, and do some voiceover. For example, don't show your face, but talk in the background, and we will see and we will hear how you present, how you talk, how you just convey the information, and what is your vocabulary, for example. It is the main part for us. We also want to see your culture. We also want others see your culture, and your friends, and your like the fellow, like the people who living in the same neighborhood and the city. But also we also want you to see that if we can teach you something about the just presentation skills. And guys, please do not forget, invite your friends, invite your family members to the Digital Expo Center. And it is just like easy program. They need to just upload and the multiplayer login. That's it. They will see all the things that you have done.
Okay, Miss.
I think more or less
Okay,
clear. And once you just
yes.
send some kind of example, like editing or some kind of a, we'll be happy to
Yeah.
help you out, guys, with any prep work you will be doing. If you have any challenge, we will not leave you there. Just question it to the WhatsApp to us personally. So we'll help you with the video preparation, to help you to create it the way you want. If you have any technical glitch or issue to resolve, turn to Jalala. If you have anything content-wise, turn to me. So we'll just be happy to help you out with your preparation as well, okay? I think
Okay,
we should.
guys, I'll show you some techniques to take the videos, and some programs to edit the videos, but simple ones that do not require sorry guys.
Yeah, I think we don't need really any complicated, like
Yes,
really
not
super
complicated.
professional. Yeah,
Yes, we need high quality videos, but it depends on the phones, like the actually type and how they take it, which program they use. That is why we want to see and hear clearly. And go ahead, Keshu.
Yeah, I want to ask that when you will ask the video.
Share or just
No, I want to ask you that when what's the deadline to make the video? When you will
Oh,
ask the video?
I actually put it on WhatsApp group. So it's a 1st of June and it's 10 a.m. And I wrote it on WhatsApp group. So it's a 1st of June and it's 10
yes.
a.m.
Till that time, guys, you have time. If you just prepare early, let us know. we will help you to create your stand inside. And if you just like gonna be the early ones, your country like presentation gonna be in the first like the first 3 days of the Digital Expo Center Culture Night. So guys, you can work on a group. For example, I guess the Cashew and the Kumar are friends. And if you have friends from your own country, you can invite them also inside the video. But for example, Ralph living in Romania, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, and you can represent how as Azerbaijani people living in Romania, or what are the cultural things in Romania you want people to see, get to know.
Yeah,
Because
like
not all the people see and like the saw all the process that you have gone through. So do not be shy, because video editing, just guys, believe me, I have 5 years university experience and the plus thousands of projects, volunteering, internships, and the work experience that I can confidently say you need to know how to edit video, you need to know how to create script, and you need to know how to create good presentations, and you need to know how to represent yourself and anything you are representing attached to. And if you get it, if you know the public speaking style, just you're free. You are just like free from any harm from interviews with universities, scholarships. I guess like Miss Venera also can confirm that you have to be like the confident in public speaking.
Yeah, definitely. I think the confidence comes first and will help you and guide you through that process. So we are, so I'm just reading here and laughing. Kashav and Roof are brothers. They say we are even brothers, which is good to see, good to know, good to hear. You know, find your peer and, you know, have the exchange and cultural exchange to whoever you feel, you know, close enough. But best of luck in your prep process. Again, if we can help you throughout your, you know, this journey of the process, let us know. You still have time until 1st of June. And again, something simple would be nice. I think first pay attention to the content, and the second comes the technicality, because, you know, sometimes the technical aspect doesn't depend on your, you know, on you personally. You need to have that capacity in place, which is not always available to all students. So it's quite understandable. Take your time, and we wish you best of luck in your content preparation mostly, and in your speaking. That's gonna definitely help you out ultimately. So best of luck to you all. And Jalal, I think if you're ready to wrap this whole session, and we'll be staying in touch with